Hey, Laura. I know you saw a text this morning that you called yesterday. I'm going to call you here in a bit, but I want to make a video for you while we're still trying to get, a ride when it's not getting too hot. Powder's doing better, doing a lot better. Things are working out good. He's got a nice, there's things he does that are just fantastic. They just feel so good. His stop's good. His turns, he's figuring out balance. Just a little jumpy, a little insecure times. That's growing, but we're still working on some of that stuff. Working on a little bit of that hard headedness too. Like sometimes he does real good, and the next day you come out and he's like, nah, I don't want to do that. So we're just trying to get rid of that resistance, polish that resistance out. But he's doing really good. Right now this is being filmed from a drone. You can't hear it because the noise is being canceled out because of the AI in the drone. But there's like a loud humming noise. You're about 5 feet away, and he doesn't care. So he is growing on that kind of stuff. I'm gonna crack the whip next to him, and it'll delete the high sound on it, but it is cracking fully. That's a loud crack. Good. Oops, that didn't crack. Those are all loud. Another loud one. All loud ones. Good. So he's doesn't care about the whip. Very loud one there. That was a good one. All right, let's get a ride on him. Easy, bud. All right. So, we're working on pacing and just kind of getting soft in the turns, softer in that rib cage. Really want to work on getting him to separate his forequarter turns from his hindquarter turns. I want to start being able to let go of his face a little more and ride on a slack rein. He does ride around. You can ride him around one-handed. I wouldn't say that he is neck reining, a neck rein broke horse, but he can neck rein. I mean, he can't come off the outside rein. I can't just drop my hand and do it on a slack rein. So that's, something we'll develop. But he's definitely got the beginning of that principle down of riding around. So let's trot him around here a little bit. So he gets a little lost in the front feet on the trot. He's doing a lot better than he was because he was just kind of flailing them all around and kind of looked like a walking horse. He's starting to extend out and actually land that foot. So that's good. He's finding the balance and the responsibility that he has to carry that balance through his trot. Good boy. There he just kind of leaned on me to the left, so I'm gonna bring him back here to the right. And that's the bugs we're working out, right? He's got to learn that he's got to carry through that turn. Can't get late. All right. So he's getting his trot down. He's getting a lot more balanced. We're working on varying this. Ooh. Oh no, he's doing really good. I like that stop right there. Good boy. Ooh. Good stop. Good stop. Good boy. Look back here a little bit. Okay. Let's go the other way. Nice. All right. Let's go for a little trail ride.
I never get off him to open the gate. If they can't open the gate on their own, we're not going to go for the ride. Just a rule of safety, you know.
Right there. Good boy. Let's go for a ride. Growing behind me.
So this is what we're doing pretty much every day. It's just going out on the trail rides. I want him to get out of the flat surface of the pen and get him out in the trails. The deer are jumping around and, a lot of shadows, a lot of different things right now. So it's a great time to be on the trail. And he's doing really well at it. I think he likes the trail. It gives him somewhere to go, kind of a little more to do. He's developed a lot this week. I know we had our struggles last week. We talked about on the phone. This week he's definitely a little more focused and a little more willing. I do think that feed change was a good move. He just needs a little more calories to do the job. It's asking a lot of him. I mean, you go from not riding at all to riding 5 to 6 days a week. It's a lot. So, yeah, you're still there. One thing I like to do with them is I just get them around these trees, teach them to bend their bodies. I can work a little left leg, right leg. Left leg keeps him into the tree. If he gets a little close to the tree, I can use that right leg. Also turn them around, disengage that hind end around, drive them this way. So these little trees, can help a lot. Soften them up, teach them how to use that rib cage. Work on a little hind end, work on a little shoulder over. So good stuff there, Okay. Let's do a little trotting here. All right, so we work out in this field a lot. It's a great place just to open up and do some different maneuvers. Good. And we can just lope off here a little bit. Easy camp. Gotta get over in this correct lead. There we go. Good. Got her in the left lead. Nice. Just lope him up here to the top of this little rise. Good boy. Good deal. Ooh. Good boy. All right, Laura. So that's where he's at. He's doing a good job. Much better week than last week. So really happy with him. And you should be too. You should be real proud of him. So make more videos here in the future for you, but I want to keep you updated as we go along and, give you a video every couple weeks. So I'll call you here later and we'll talk.